I've shown you now how clean I can get it, but I want to re-season it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it heated up to about 350. I've got the infrared gun just to keep my temperatures, see where I'm at. Don't have to be exact, but in around that area. And once it gets up to that temperature, I'm going to put probably about a teaspoon of oil in the center, and I'm just going to apply the whole surface with it. As soon as it starts to smoke, I see the slightest bit of smoke, like I'm going to shut it down, and then I'm going to let it cool off a little bit. And then at that point, I'm going to give one more little wipe of oil, and then it's going to be ready to stow away for the next use. So we're just going to check and see our temperature now. We're at a good enough temperature right now to go ahead with that. So I'm going to apply about a teaspoon of oil. This is just canola oil, right onto about the middle of the surface. That's plenty. And then I'm going to get a paper towel, I fold it out quite nicely, and I'm going to go to all the corners with it, just making sure I got a really thin, operating words are thin coat of this oil on the surface. Once I've applied that to all surfaces, I'm going to back off, and I'm going to wait for a point where it's going to smoke just a wee bit, and the color of the stainless is going to go a little bit to a bronzy yellow, not too dark. You'll see sort of in this area it's coloring up a bit. As soon as it gets to that point, that's enough of a skin on there, and then I'm going to shut this down, and I'm going to apply one more really, really thin coat on there again, just to preserve it well before I use it again. So we just saw the tiniest bit of smoke coming off of there, and at that same time we noticed the surface going a little bit of a bronzy yellow, and that was the time to shut the grill down, which I've done, and now we're going to let the griddle cool down. And before we stow it, we're just going to take a very, very light wiping of oil over the surface, and it's ready to stow for the next use.